Hey there, welcome back. It's Chris again, a wannabe farmer and farmhand. It's the next month. It's October, and we're getting close to, winter. So we have some nice fall colors here, just pretty. And I've picked out our next job already. Hugo was nice enough to say, "Hey, I want to try some sugar beet harvesting with all this new equipment. Can you help me out?" Which I have to say, of course, yes, please. So let's get all these guys set up. It's early morning, so I'm really hoping we get that done today, no problem at all. And, hopefully do as much as we can. Which doesn't mean that we're going to get everything done that I want to get done, but at least we have a fighting chance, I hope. Let's hope that we don't back up into anything funny. It's nice that harvester trailer is not solid. You can actually see through them. That's helping a lot. So yeah, let's get these situated. I think I know where we're going. It's called Field 38, and it's really close to where we are, so this shouldn't be terrible. However, the tractor, which I didn't look at yet, the John Deere that we have, looks a little small to pull two trailers, but hey, that's something we're going to figure out later on, and we don't have to worry about that right now, I hope at least. But yeah, let's enjoy the nice fall colors just a little bit and get to our fields. We have to go over here. Haven't done this in a while. There was another job for almost 70,000 for I think potato harvest, and it just felt very scary. I did not want to deal with that. Also looks like this may be a really nice place to build on. I just haven't done that yet. But hey, those are all things that we can worry about later. Let's get the drone out. Let's see, can we unfold everything? Okay. So that's our chopper. Excellent. Let's go to the back here. Have you come down? I think this is all looking pretty good. So let's just make sure everything is working. I'm not sure that we need the row crop tires right now, but it's nice to have them, obviously. Okay, there we go. Now it's picking up something. Great. So obviously this is going to take a little while, but I'm not really that worried about it. We just have to make sure that we keep up with, picking up and moving our product along. But honestly, working with here is about 3 meters, and that feels very appropriate for what we're trying to do here. Yeah, we're just about half full. Let's see. Want to fold out the auger. We're not going to use it right now, but just down the road. That's just going to be something that we have to worry about. Okay. How do we do this the best way? So the problem is that I can see we're not going to make it a full route back, which means I have to make sure that I stay within range of where the trailers can be. And the trailers right now can only be over here, otherwise I have to drive over crops, and I really don't want to do that. Let's avoid that at all costs. So we'll just drive over here. It looks like 2 rows are possible per trip, and that's nice. It's just not going to be enough, or that's not going to be a ton. The other thing I will consider on this job, it's not a huge job. I think it's only 6,000 or 7,000 plus whatever we make on the extra crops. Maybe get a worker for this, because it's not a huge field, but it's a big enough field to just take a while to get everything done. And we're full. Great. For right now, we're just gonna run back to the store. It's not super far away, and I don't think there's anything planted on the field in front of me, so I may just be able to run across there. No, that's rude. I remember growing up that all the farmers, doesn't matter how big of a path you were making on their fields, would just not be happy about what you were doing. There was a little pond, like actually not a little pond. There was a bigger. It's not a lake either. It's between a pond and a lake. You could not throw a rock across it, but you could. It wasn't much bigger than that either, but it had big pikes in it. And it was like a little swampy, and it had a nice runoff that just filled it with water all the time. It was a really cool spot. And I loved hanging out there. And the first farmer, before he died, who was actually dad of a friend of mine, he would always make sure that there's a path to the pond thingy down there. You could hang out there, you could walk there, you would always know exactly where you're supposed to go. You made sure that the bridges were, I want to hear this, that the bridges were usable, and it was great. And then, well, he died, and they sold the farm, and that field became property of someone else, which that's fine, that makes sense. But that someone else did not like you walking on their stuff, which is not wrong by itself. I don't think I can do this without getting out, can I? There's nothing wrong with that. It just made it really impossible for us to get to the pond. So he did it more uninvited. Wow, I'm surprised I actually got that. He did it more in an uninvited manner, and well, that usually didn't go well because he didn't like it. He didn't like it one bit. So yeah, long story short, don't walk across anyone's farmland. It's not right. It's not good. If there's a path that's made for you, that's good. If there's a path that was made by people that weren't supposed to walk across there, then that's not good. pretty simple. Just be polite. Be polite. And if you're polite, maybe the farmer has something for you. Maybe a job, maybe produce, maybe products. Maybe they have horses, and if you want to go ride a horse, they let you hang out and ride with the horses. Like, there are a lot of things that you could do. Just be aware of what you're doing. That's what I'm going to say. Now, the next thing that I'm curious about is how much sugar, how many loads, oops, drove a little too far. How many loads of sugar beet can we actually fit in this? I have no idea. And yeah, talking about don't drive across things that don't belong to you and that you're not supposed to drive on. No idea who that place belonged to that we just drove across. That's okay. Let's see how this goes. Interesting. I just like kind of slouch out of there, but that's cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna let this run. The diesel engines preferred if you don't turn them off, if you just continually run them day in, day out. Makes it, I don't know, that has something to do with I'm not a mechanic. I'm not even going to try to pretend that I know what's going on. But here we go. And get all of that nice and up. Turn around here. Get you down. I need to find the button that does this behavior for both machines, not just the one that I'm working on right now. We'll see if I find that. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of work to do here. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you when there's something worth talking about or at the end of the field. How about that? Sounds great. Good. Let's enjoy the tractor sound just for a little bit before I leave, though. Well, that was a lot more work than I expected. I mean, we started a little before 8 and it's almost 2 o'clock now. Not um, to lack of trying. I will have to have a word with Hugo because that John Deere is not fit for the task. I I struggled, and I'm not sure if you saw that or not. I may have taken it out of the video, but man, I struggled up that hill to get to my drop-off location, going 4 or 5 miles, 4 or 5 kilometers per hour. I don't know. That's not okay. I gotta talk to him. Maybe he'll agree that that's not the right way to go, and we can hash out some compensation for all the work that I couldn't do. I mean, yesterday I did what, 7 or 8 jobs? It was a lot of fertilizing. Easier jobs nonetheless, but this job has taken so long that I don't know. I don't know if I can afford taking another job like this. Again, maybe I can. We'll see. I mean, will I just say no to jobs? I don't know. But the other part of me thinks maybe I shouldn't work for people that are just demoing equipment. Maybe I should work for people that have their own equipment already. Maybe there's a large farm worth working for in this area. I mean, obviously there are a lot of farms. I haven't seen a lot of other equipment driving around, but then again, I haven't been everywhere on the map either. So maybe there's a farmer out there that fits exactly my profile. Just have all the equipment that you need, own a couple fields, and then just tell me what you need me to do and just pay me. Maybe I should just work hourly if that's a real option. I don't know yet. I just don't know. I'm also starting to think maybe I should start being a little more serious about my own farm. I mean, we obviously don't have enough money yet, and I'm very hesitant to take out a loan. If I don't have to, I won't. But that doesn't mean that I shouldn't. Maybe a loan is a perfect opportunity to get something done. I don't know. I really don't know. I just have to see what we can do, what we need to do, and go from there. But man, this was a lot of work. I do think, I think we actually just finished that row up to the T. There are a couple places here and there that have a couple sugar beets probably left, but I think overall it's clean enough that I don't feel like I have to clean up everything. So let's just go ahead and fold everything up. Leave that tractor there, and then let's take our last trip up to the drop-off and see how much money we made. Yeah, be exciting to see. Yeah, there's just a little bit of sugar beet over here, maybe 20 bucks worth. Not terribly worried about it. So let's just take care of things. But yeah, that was just a lot bigger job than I wanted it to be. I wanted to like this John Deere. I mean, it looks pretty. I like a lot about it, but the 32 kilometer per hour does not bother me at all. What bothers me is there's not enough oomph to even make it a transport tractor. Maybe it's good for other things, but for transporting, you're not strong enough to pull up anything. Like this is fine. Like, get in the 20s. I'm okay with that. But if you're slowing down to 6 again, that's just not cool. Not good. Yeah, I will definitely have a talk with Hugo and see what he says. Maybe he knows someone that has a farm somewhere around here and will let me work for them. Maybe. Hard telling. But only one way to find out. I'm not going to make you sit through me driving up the hill again, so I'll just meet you up by the drop-off, and then we'll see if this was all worth it. All right, moment of truth. I've waited almost 8 hours for this, so this better be good. I did talk to Hugo. He agrees. This tractor is just not up to the task, and we need to do something. But he also said that a lot of what I have left now is just surplus that he doesn't actually want. So he's okay if I just keep the rest of that. So let's see how this goes. How much worth it is? I mean, that looks good. That looks pretty good. I think it was 150 euros per ton in this area, and this was the highest selling or the highest price I could get for this crop. So That's how much we get. But it looks like we get about 3 or 4,000 extra. The contract itself was worth a little less than 6,000. Yeah, that's just not, that just doesn't feel right. I will talk to Hugo. We'll see what he says. He seemed pretty reasonable. I did talk to, whoa, watch out where you're driving. I did talk to him about the farmer, and he said he may know someone. He actually knows a couple people that could work, but one is, let's say around the corner. It's not in this city, it's a few cities down, actually different country, but we're in Europe, so everything's just one country anyways. He considers that to be a good option for me, maybe. They're concentrating on smaller areas, smaller agriculture, which is right up my alley, honestly. And then he said there's another one here that we could work for. He did say it's close to winter, so it's not guaranteed that there will be work available, but it's an option. There's definitely an option. And then he also said that a lot of people around here don't just wait for the ground crop to get ready to harvest. They also grow in greenhouses and other things during the winter. So they make money year round. So there's a potential that there's some work for me to do. I haven't fully decided yet on what I want to do. Both are options, for sure. It just, yeah, just gotta feel right. Oh, I think I'll see how much work is left to do here. Maybe I'll just stay until after the winter, and then we'll see where we are. Maybe we're in a position where we can do something a little more drastic. Maybe we can start our own small farm, but maybe we'll just move into a different area. Either is fine with me. We'll just got to see how things go and figure it out from there, I think. But for right now, that's all I have right now. I do want to start another task or another contract today. I do have to make up the money that I didn't make all morning because I was doing this sugar beet thing. Really glad I did it, but it just doesn't feel like it was really worth my time. Maybe Hugo just doesn't pay as well as other farmers in the area, but yeah. That's a lesson for me. Don't just take the first good paying job because it may not be a good paying job. So that's all I have today. Hope to see you again next time. It's October, winter is coming, but it's not here yet. So let's see what else we can do in oat. Thanks for watching. Bye.